So retrain the brain, release the stress, and discover inner peace and happiness. Name of the program. We should understand that all these practices of mindfulness, meditation, awakening, realization, all comes from the 6,000 years old tradition, which is I collectively call as Easternwisdom. We have 3,000 teachers, 3,000 texts still available. And out of which I would say around 200 texts are of prime importance. It gives you the secret, a clear understanding of what is meditation, what is mind, then how it is different from the science. Yes, the science always discovers the truth in the objective reality outside. And Eastern wisdom aims at the discovery of your true nature. That is the goal of meditation. That is the goal of meditation. That once I discover my true nature, I live, move, and act into that state. That is what happened to Buddha. He did not practice compassion, but when he discovered his true nature, that compassion started manifesting in him. So normally we say, oh, I'm angry, practice compassion. It doesn't work that way. I'm angry. So now, daily life, day-to-day life, 24/7. We are affected by 3 pairs of opposites. Gail was saying she is very tired. What is opposite? Relaxation. I have a pain, seeking pleasure. Same thing, high, low. So fundamentally, our mind is constantly alternating between these pairs of opposites in our personal life, in our professional life, in our social life, and we don't learn from our own experiences. We don't learn. For the sake of learning, what happens? Oh, let me go to meditation, let me relax. So you go out again, you fall back into the same pairs of opposites, so you suffer. And then you say, no, meditation is not for me. I have tried it. So trying doesn't work. I have to learn from my experiences. So what is that? What are those 3 pairs of opposites? According to the Eastern wisdom, these teachers guide us. The first pair of opposite, I have a desire. So first pair of opposite is a victory or defeat. I'm able to fulfill the desire or I'm not able to fulfill the desire. Now relate this principle to your honey. I'm too far, Honey is honey is always you see that victory and defeat. Small things, petty things. So first pair is that. So what happens, say for example, you are able to fulfill the desire. Second pair comes, pleasure. And if you are not, pain. Second pair of opposite. And from the second pair of the opposite, the mind moves into the third pair of opposite. What is that third pair of opposite? Can you guess? Profit and loss. Profit and loss. Now see, apply these 3 pairs of opposites in your life and you will learn from your own experiences. You go back to your home, honey, can we go together today? No, I'm busy. What happens to your mind? Sure? What happens to your mind? You see that? Or maybe your good friend. What happens to you? Refusal, pain. Refusal brings the pain. So now all these three pairs of opposites are working 24/7. And we don't learn from our experiences. That is why I say simple, you have to understand the basic principle. So when you succeed in meditation, when you get rid of all these pairs of opposites, one of the definition of meditation in the greatest text known as Gita, it says equanimity. What meditation leads to? The equanimity of the mind. Let me ask you, Michelle, okay, can you give me this? No. So I should not get affected. No. It is your choice. But we are always affected by this. So if you don't relate your day-to-day experiences with the practice of meditation, nothing is going to happen. Do whatever you do. Continue to do it for 10 years and 15 years, it doesn't happen. Means what? You have done the practice of meditation and then you go out in your life, at your home, at workplace, in relationship. Come on. Get it. Then it works. And then you find another challenges, you come back again, and then it helps you to progress. Now you say, okay, I will continue to hate this guy. Maybe at home or at workplace. But I will continue to do practice meditation. You are not doing anything. You may be doing it for 10 years. Meditation is a transformation of the mind that leads to awakening, to inner peace and happiness. 2 minutes for today's program. I say retrain the brain. For the last 3 decades, or you can say 4 decades, neuroscientists have done a lot of studies on meditation, and especially the mindfulness, or it can be included all practices of meditation. So they have suggested, and I would say some of these neuroscientists have proved, that when you practice meditation regularly, it fires your brain to rewire it. What is firing the brain? Fire is not, I'm not talking of that actual fire, Firing, how can you fire the skull? Firing the brain means that it triggers the changes in the structure and the functions of the brain. And when it changes the structure and the function of the brain, it changes your attitude, it changes your behavior, it changes your response. Someone says you are crazy. Yes, I'm more crazy than you think. Right? Your label doesn't affect me. In both ways. Either you say me crazy or you say me teacher, it doesn't affect me. I'm not a teacher. I'm evolving myself. I'm expressing. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. So internally you maintain that poise and equanimity. Coming back, that is a very extremely important point. The Eastern wisdom has been saying that if one who practices meditation regularly and keeps the goal to transform his mind, to transform his personality, it happens. They did not talk about the brain, but now the medical science talks about that it changes the structure and the function of the brain. So what happens? You have a habit of anxiety. You are suffering from a chronic pain, and specifically, Denise, it says that chronic pain results because the brain creates the pain pathways, even when there is no pain. So those pain pathways triggers your mind, and mind says, you see, my life is full of pain. There is no life but pain, pain, pain. So when you regularly practice, it changes the structure and the function of the brain. It breaks that pain pathways. And once it breaks, it leads to change in the state of the mind, besides deeper state of relaxation. So in today's program, what we are doing, it is an active meditation. As per the title, we are going to retrain the brain. I'll point you out. We release the stress. So here I am pointing out that in the very first step, we go for a mini mindfulness. Why? To help us raise our awareness of the body and the mind. Second step, 3 sub-steps are there. We will release the unconsciousness from the mind so that the mind starts moving upward. In the next step, I will check you guys, and if I see that this is the right time to directly go into the higher step, or otherwise we will balance the energy to help the mind to start triggering the brain. That is what we are going to do. So get ready. Eyes are closed, sit or lie down. Those who have come for the first time, no problem at all. You can practice while sitting or lying down. Don't create a fuss. No, my teacher told me to sit and practice meditation while sitting. So ask your teacher, can he sit in lotus posture for 2 hours? We have a longer meditation to have a deeper influence in the change. So eyes are closed. Your hands are facing up, facing the ceiling, placed near the thighs, and you are comfortable. You see the point? You are comfortable. First point. So you are consciously aware of the body that is comfortable. And further, look at the neck joint. Feel the sensation and awareness. Look at the hip joint, knee joints, ankles and the toes, the entire body. Entire body is comfortable. Second point is being carefree. Let the thought come and go. Don't worry about those thoughts. Keep what I'm talking to you. Follow those instructions. That is enough. Some thought comes. Remember what I said just before that and what I'm saying. So your mind remains attentive to my voice. Why? This is a guided meditation. What is guided meditation? You loan the mind of a teacher during the practice and you keep your mind aside. Your mind says, no, I have to go somewhere. Bring your mind back. You have already loaned my mind. Remember this, you need an awareness. You don't need a control. You are driving on a highway, you need not to control other cars. You need an awareness. Do you see the point? Third point. Be casual, be natural. Just being natural. So when you are natural and casual, what is that? What it means according to the Eastern wisdom, that you are in a state of doing nothing. But my mind is doing something. Yes, let your mind do it, but you are not identifying yourself with the mind. And that leaves you in a state of mindfulness state. Because this program is a very active, strong. If you follow all the steps, every session brings you near to the meditative state. So now, become aware of the rib cage, the entire chest region. I will look into it. Also, I'm also observing you guys. You feel the sensation around the rib cage. Look deep inside the center of the chest in the space and start breathing quick and fast from the chest through both the nostrils. I told you we are releasing the energy from the unconsciousness. That is why this is a part of the active meditation. Just don't listen to your mind. Continue doing it, my friends. Quick and fast. When you inhale, expand your chest. When you exhale, contract your chest. Continue. 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 And stop it. But the next step associated with it, it is in the state of doing nothing. Just an awareness so that your mind is tuned to start going with it. Head and the neck. Look, feel, sensation, awareness. You see that? All the 4 words they represent the state of doing nothing. You're simply aware of it. Right arm, look. Who looks? The mind. Feel, sensation, awareness. Did I make a point during the talk that you have to learn from your own experiences? If you don't learn from your own experiences, nothing will happen. Look at the left arm. Now see. Look, feel, sensation, and awareness. I am saying you not to think, but if the mind is thinking and you are becoming aware. So by regular practice, that very thinking habitual pattern will drop. That is what I mean by learning from your own experiences. Look at the chest and the belly. Look, feel. Look and feel sensation and become aware. That is enough. And you will experience this relaxation, the calmness, and the stillness. We have to go beyond all these positive experiences too. Look at the right leg, sensation. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. Left leg, look, feel, sensation and awareness. The entire body. What? Look, feel, sensation and awareness. You will not find that combination of the passive state where you learn from your own experiences and the active step. Let me make a brief point on this, because these 3 pairs of opposite are known as the impurities in the mind that keeps the mind anxious, reactive, agitated. What the Easternwisdom says? It says until we purify the mind, we cannot succeed in meditation. You see that I'm translating what I did talk today into a practice. Look inside the belly button and start breathing long in the hissing breath from the belly. Inhale, the belly goes up. The exhale, the belly drops down. Long, this is a longer breath. Yes, it goes into the belly and returns. You may experience peculiar sensations inside the head, in the body. It is okay. Why? That is how you are learning from your own experiences. It has to be done for a couple of sessions live with me. There is a disclaimer. You should not try yourself. Continue. Long in the hissing breath. Long in the hissing breath. Continue. Continue. Do not stop in the middle. And stop it. Again, we will go for the state of mindfulness. Head in the neck. Become aware. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. So, as you are becoming aware, you will also experience the state of steadiness, the stillness, the calmness starts manifesting. Right arm, look, feel, sensation and awareness. Left arm, look, feel, sensation and awareness. Chest and the belly. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. Understand my point that we are not doing anything. We are just knowing, we are discovering, we are learning from our own experiences. Look at the right leg. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. Left leg. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. The entire body. We are still into the cleansing, the purification of the mind. What is that purification of the mind? You see the lake and there are waves in the lake. You cannot see the bottom of it. It is muddy. You cannot see to it. So here we are cleansing that mud, the pairs of opposites that I discussed, so that we can have a deeper experience. Now look inside the forehead, in the space, and start breathing long, deep breathing, both from the belly and the chest. Very long breath. Fill the air into the belly and the chest, and breathe out from the belly and the chest. Long, deep. Yes. Longer, deeper the breath, the better it is. Continue, my friends. I like it. Continue. Long and deep. If it is deep and long breath, many studies suggest that we increase the oxygen concentration in the brain that leads to some peculiar sensations inside the head and also in the body. So you need not to worry about it. Continue. Long, deep, and the hissing breath. And stop it. We will go again. Mini mindfulness. Head in the neck. Look. Feel, sensation, awareness. In an intensive program, we do these kind of breathing, minimum 5 rounds every breath, means 15 rounds. But that comes at a much higher stage. Think of it. It is just a baby step we have done. Look at the chest and the belly. Chest and the belly. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. Both the arms. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. Both the legs. Look, feel, sensation and awareness. Now see, so we have done the 4 steps fundamentally. The first step was almost dropping the mind from the external world. Then the 3 steps related to the center of the wisdom, the emotion, and the will. We are releasing that energy from there because the mind gathered there unconsciously, habitually. That is why we say, I'm anxious, I have anxiety, I have stress, I'm tired. And there is a long list. You guys know. So now living into that state, learning from your own experiences, take a deep breath, slowly, silently, and while breathing out, make the humming sound. We are going for balancing the energy so that the mind calms down. Yeah, do it louder, longer, and deeper. Follow your own breath. You have to learn from your own experiences, my friends. I like it. Continue. Now, half the time the lips are open, and the next half of the time the lips remain closed. And you are going to breathe out from the belly when the lips are open. It gives us a sound of ooh, and then lips together. And the breathing out from the chest. So the entire breath goes out. The lungs becomes totally empty in the state of the stillness. Let us take a deep breath. Make a point. Maintain your awareness. As you exhale from the belly, the lips are open. As you start exhaling from the chest, lips are together. So it produces the sound of humming. Wonderful. And this is the last time, but continue to inhale and exhale deep, silent, and slow. And now do it mentally. The same sound. Breath is going in. Mentally you are saying without moving the lips. Breathing out, you are still saying it. You know why I did it? Why we did these 3 steps? We wanted to tell our own mind that before learning any language or a single word, what sound you produced, and that was ah. And when you continue to move the ah, it affects the center of the wisdom and automatically sound comes. You see that even before learning any language. So can the mind go to that original state? There are a lot of principles involved into these practices. And sometime when I remember, I pick up and explain you. Now, even leave this long breath. Let the breath be normal. I know you may think the next 3 steps are, it is so easy, but they are the highest steps in this meditation program. And they appear extremely simple. In the state of sensation, relaxation, calmness, and the stillness in the body, the mind is living within. Look at the breath. The moment the breath goes in, look inside the belly button at a point and drop the sound clean, mentally, casually. Breath returns. So you see as if the clean is returning from that point in the space inside the belly button. It takes more time to explain, but almost you are into the effortless state. Not in your home. You say, honey, come on. Same thing. Breath goes in, mind drops into the belly button inside this space, and you drop clean. Take out clean when the breath comes out. See the point. Understand that point. You need not to work hard. And if you're not working hard, you are doing it. You are deep inside yourself, oblivious of the body. And as your mind goes deeper, you have a variety of experiences of sinking into the flow, rising, body is rising, experiencing the body freezes down, becomes warm, hot, cold. Vision, colors, they all appear. Let them come and go. They don't come, it is still okay. At last, you experience the momentary silence, and that cannot be disturbed by anything outside. Continue. The only difference now, breath goes in, look inside the center of the chest, in the space, and drop the second sound, hreem. Breath comes out, take the sound, hreem. Breath is going in, hreem. Coming out, hreem. I'm with you, but I'll not speak for some time so that you can continue the journey uninterrupted. You see, I have dropped all the steps that you can find in learning meditation from other teachers. What are those steps? They ask you to focus. Focus on an object, on a color, on a vision, lot of other things. Because the mind is not pure, the focus doesn't work. And I don't use any kind of, I'm saying not focus, just look. Breath goes in, dropping Reem, comes out Reem. Simple. Now, breath goes in, look inside the forehead in the space and drop the sound aim. Take out aim when the breath comes out. Aim, 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 aim. Experiences will deepen and change. Freezing, sinking, rising up, hot, cold. Vision, colors, images. They will appear and disappear. Sometimes it remains very deep silence. Whatever comes, you need not to worry. Let them come, let them go, let them stay. Sometimes you suddenly fall into sleep. It is natural in the beginning. So, need not to make any effort, let it happen. The meditation, according to the Eastern wisdom, is the fourth state of consciousness. That fires the brain to rewire it. What are the other three states? The sleeping, waking, and the dream. Aim, 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 aim. doing nothing. Now you do nothing. Remain in that state of doing nothing. And awakening to the state deep inside, what I call the true nature, the pure consciousness, the real self. Behind and beyond, the body, the breath, the brain, the mind, and all our activities leads to awakening. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Let everyone be happy. Sarve santu niramaya. Let everyone be healthy. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Let everyone be blessed. Ma kaschet dukha bhag bhaved. Let none suffer from misery in this world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand. We are not rubbing our hand. Why? To maintain that state for a longer period. Bring your mind on the left palm. Lift both the palms. Place it on your eyes. Both the palms are like a cup. And when you open the eyes inside the palms, there is a total darkness. In that darkness, ask yourself what happened. Bring your hands down, sit up. We'll share our experiences. Why? Important. That's what I told you. We have to learn from our own experiences. So, how are you, friend? How are you? Jakob? Good. Good? Yes. Yes. And Maria?
Still.
Are you still? Now I see a little smile on your face. Yes, it's a journey. You didn't try, you simply practiced it. Michelle, how are you?
Very good.
Very good?
Yeah. Really cold.
Really?
Really got cold in here.
Cold, yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. The prana. How are you, Samir?
Fine, sir. Absolutely good.
Very good?
Peaceful actually.
Peaceful, good. Okay. How are you, Irina?
I'm very good. I was very deep and
Very deep.
and just my legs and arms were like so numb to the point where it was like very painful. And especially my left
Sweet
the left
pain.
side was
Sweet pain.
sweet pain. I don't know. It's just, but it's really heavy where like you start thinking like how and it happens within like literally first minute when I started it, and it's just amazing how
Amazing.
your body reacts.
You are responsible because you have been regular
Yeah, but
and you return to the same state.
it's amazing that the state happens right away, not like at the end of the meditation, but literally like within first few minutes. And
You are right, Irina. You are asking me to explain it that it is the same, the answer to a question, how long it takes me to reach to myself. I am here and now. It takes me a few seconds to reach to yourself. In between you and me, there is a time and there is a distance and a location. But to me, the moment you are there, and instantly it takes you there. That's a good experience. How are you, Janet?
I'm very good. It felt like just currents running through me, like flashes of light and just.
Yeah, that's good.
It was sort of like watery.
Watery, yes.
It
She transformed. I could see her for a couple of weeks. She has been regular. Come on. So, come on in. So she has been regular, without fail. It is to your benefit. So how are you, Denise?
Good. Towards the end, my hands became very heavy and numb.
Yeah, that's good.
It came towards the end of it, and then I got very cold.
Don't leave it. Don't leave it, otherwise the pain will not leave you. You have to drop in, huh? How are you, Gil?
Re-energized, and I went very deep, and it felt like it was like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. To summarize you again, just for a minute, remember, start learning from your own experiences with these pairs of opposites. There is no victory and defeat. No victory. Remember, whether with you talk to your honey or to your people at the workplace or a stranger, get rid of that idea. Just express yourself. First, victory and defeat. Second is, do you remember? You don't remember. And that is why you say you reach to your car and you start the key and you forget. What can I do? I can't do anything. Because it needs a journey. The second pair of opposites is our pain and pleasure. Emotionally defeated, physically defeated, mentally defeated, pain. Won, pleasure. Now see, I'm summarizing it. If I'm, we all are living together and you guys always listen to me. So what will happen? It gives me a pleasure. After some time, what is going to happen? The pleasure leads to greed. Now I'm always expecting that you guys should say, no, I'm good. You see that? That is what happens in our day-to-day life. 10 years, your honey says yes, on a single day says no, everything is gone. Learn from your experiences. Learn, please. Then only the meditation will enter into your life. So pain and pleasure, profit and loss. All these, come on. So all these pairs of opposites, how long we have been living in these pair of opposites? How long? How long? Come on. Drop these two. So the moment you drop all the pairs of opposites, you live into the state of equanimity, the state of the calmness. Now what happens? You live in meditation now. You don't practice meditation. Difference, big difference. All the time you live it. Thank you for tolerating me.